open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports Page brought to you by JRR's Rock the Bank cash giveaways. Final week for our $1,000 cash prizes. You'll have 13 chances today and each weekday of this week to try to scoop up $1,000 just for rocking on the job with us.
Had another $1,000 winner here on JRR the other day. They're just racking them up, Pat. Just like this. Just hand out them 1,000. You get 1,000. You get 1,000.
Right around 9:05 for your first opportunity of the day. Bulldog, a relatively quiet sports night last night as far as things have gone lately.
Well, yeah, it was, but big developments in Orlando's effort to get Major League Baseball. We've been talking about it. I've told you guys this thing is real. People are getting serious about it. We know they have the financial backers now in Rick Workman, the founder of Heartland Dental. John Morgan's involved now. We all know that the Rays are their future in Tampa Bay is questionable. Yesterday, the first political backing for the effort, Orange County Commissioner Mike Scott announced that, yes, he is supporting the effort. Why is this significant? Because Mike Scott represents the International Drive Tourism District with all the hoteliers, all the tourism people over there. And now this baseball effort has Mike Scott involved. So this is getting serious, guys. I'm telling you.
Hey, where is Demings on this? Has he voiced an opinion?
I'm trying to get an interview with him. He has not come out and said where he is on it. So we'll see what happens. But again, this is getting serious. When the tourism people want to get involved, when billionaires like Rick Workman and John Morgan want to get involved, that's a lot of political clout. This is moving along right here. If the Rays leave Tampa, they're going to be in Orlando.
Could we move the stadium closer?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, Taco, because Bulldog, just hear me out here for a second.
Okay.
If you turn on the local news, all you're hearing about is the grand opening of Epic Universe on Thursday and the amount of additional traffic it's going to bring in. They've extended Kirkman Road. They've rebuilt an interchange there, and they're talking about it's still going to be hectic as hell. Now you're thinking about dumping a baseball stadium right in the same immediate area.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to do some civil engineering for the traffic, but there is a 35 acre parcel of land there that is perfect for a baseball stadium. The county owns it, so you know it's not like you just have 35 acres of land anywhere in the city of Orlando to build a stadium. So
I say we slap it right where they're thinking of doing that little green space underneath I-4.
What?
Home run goes right into I-4 East. I don't give a rat's ass. No, I'm just saying, man.
Taco Bob wants them to rebuild Tinker Field.
I'd say do that. Why not?
Get out of here.
I'm just saying, dude.
There's
Nobody
no
wants
room down there.
Nobody wants to drive all the way out to like that.
It's not that far.
Yeah,
I drive is not that far.
Man, you want to have some wieners at the ball game, a couple cold beers, and not
go to Tom's Watch Bar.
That's
before
true.
The game.
Hey,
that's true. Yeah.
Hey, Bulldog. So I see that I guess it's the Green Bay Packers have kind of reformulated their push to eliminate the push by saying they wanted. Well, I guess there's meetings again this week. What in Minneapolis, and they're now trying to frame it as they want to ban any play that involves pushing or pulling a player forward.
Yeah. Again, I'm so tired of the tush-push debate. I mean, good Lord. It's one play. It's not going to be overruled. I mean, President Donald Trump endorsed it at the White House the other day when the Eagles were there. You think anybody's going to buck Trump on this? Hell no.
I'm not arguing with you. My statement would be work harder on defending it. That would be what my view is.
I say we rename the Gulf to the Gulf of Tush Push.
By the way, controversy in the WNBA. There seems to be a question of whether there was actual hateful and or racist comments made toward Angel Reese during her altercation with Caitlin Clark during the WNBA's opener between Clark's Indiana team and Reese's Chicago team
it's all
over
BS.
the weekend.
It's all BS.
Sell out crap.
I'm telling you, have you watched the full video where that Angel lady pushes Caitlin's teammate, and then Caitlin goes and hacks the ball? Sorry, that's b-ball.
Talk about what the fans were chanting.
We're talking about the reactions. Yes, there was an altercation. They sort of had to be separated. Reese went after Caitlin Clark, and according to the WNBA, because they've launched this investigation, there may have been hateful or racist comments by fans aimed at Reese. The issue is nobody in the arena seemed to have heard any such comment.
Right, and you've got fans that were there saying there was a chant, but it wasn't anything along the lines of what the claims are being made.
Yeah, and I don't know where these claims started, whether Angel Reese said she heard something, but nobody in the arena, including security people, seem to have heard it. So we'll see what happens.
It sucks because how many times do you see this race card get pulled out in an attempt to inflame emotions? And, especially if it didn't happen. Come on, man.
And also,
there's a difference between hateful comments and racist comments. Hateful comments and heckling happens all the time.
Yeah.
In arenas. Booing, hateful comments, vile comments, but there's a difference between that and using racial slurs. And nobody heard any racial slurs.
Yeah, you don't use racial slurs. It's not right to do. If you ask me at the end of the day, what the big story is Caitlin Clark is selling out every arena she plays in. For WNBA, that's insane.
This is I hate to say it, but this rivalry is actually good for the WNBA.
Sure, it is. Sure. Would you guys, if she was playing here, I've never been to a WNBA game. If she was playing here,
a minute.
I'd go see it.
You didn't go when the Miracle were in town?
That would have been a miracle if I was there.
You didn't even know that we had a WNBA team.
Oh, I did.
Hey, could we go ahead and mention that we've got both NBA and NHL conference finals beginning tonight before we wrap up?
That's right. My Florida Panthers in action tonight at Carolina, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We just came off that Game 7 victory over Toronto. You know what? No matter what happens from here on out, our season's been a success. I'm ready to declare the Florida Panthers season a success no matter what happens.
All right, how you feeling about Game 1 in the Western Conference Finals NBA tonight? You got Minnesota,
I'm looking forward
OKC.
to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Minnesota versus OKC, two of the brightest young stars in the league. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander probably going to be the MVP. Oklahoma City star Anthony Edwards of Minnesota. A lot of people are calling him the next face of the NBA. So we are going to get a glimpse into the future of the NBA in the Western Conference Finals. I'm looking forward to this.
Think if him and Caitlin made love and had a baby. That son of a gun would be the biggest basketball stud ever.
By the way, speaking of that, do you know who's dating Angel Reese?
Who?
Wendell Carter Jr. of the Orlando Magic. So, there you have it.
He is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game, weekday mornings on Jason Does, and he takes a time out from his show to join us for the sports page here on JRR.
By the way, happy birthday today to the great Joe Cocker. We get by with a little help from our friends.
Vincent Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.